Our idea for Esentai was to develop a mixed-use project. We knew we needed world-class architects and engineers. We were familiar with SOM through the projects that SOM had developed in Turkey and New York City. If it were physically possible to move this project from Almaty and put it in New York, London or Paris, we wanted a project that would be a very competitive project in any one of those markets.
We also wanted to tie it back into the culture and the city in Almaty and not elsewhere. One of the most impressive parts about arriving in Almaty was how green the city was. An extremely well-developed, beautiful city at the foothills of the Santian Mountains that gave me a great inspiration about creating a complex that really began to incorporate both the very Western and modern aspects that we could bring to the project, but also incorporate the beauty of the nature that exists right outside of the city. The centerpiece of the complex is the Asenti Tower, an office building at the base, a hotel in the midsection, and service apartments at the very top.
That is the real challenge here, isn't it? Making sure that we have truly an A-class office building, a five-star hotel, and apartments within the same structure.
By designing a core that allows the separation of the functions, we minimize the vertical transportation aspects through sky lobbies.
And of course, the benefit of having that lobby up on the 30th level is the views.
Natural light is really, in the end, the most important factor for anybody who spends a long time in a building.
The full-height glass is a feature we like very much. It allows natural light to penetrate through the floor.
For us, the integration of stainless steel mullions and a very transparent glass was of paramount importance. The stainless steel will give a shimmer to this building when the sun begins to rise over the mountains, and both reflection and reflected surfaces became the inspiration for also what we have used inside the building. We are creating apartments that are spatially very generous. The dining, living room, kitchen experience is a totality. The bedrooms all have their own dedicated bathrooms and closet facilities. We have incorporated balconies for a majority of the units, which will allow for people to begin to enjoy an outdoor experience as part of their living environment.
We have shared outdoor spaces and also private outdoor spaces.
The main component of Esentai Park is our park that's centered around the residential buildings, and that will create opportunities for both activities by adults as well as areas that are specifically designed for children. Opportunities for both activities by adults as well as areas that are specifically designed for children. We
are looking at a family-driven family-oriented community. Life safety and security is a very important aspect. We wanted to make sure that 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, this would still remain a world-class residential tower. Almaty as a city is becoming a multicultural and a more international city. We turned to Marriott International and asked them if they would manage these buildings. Residents will be able to benefit from hotel services, including laundry services, room service, catering services, an environment where both foreign nationals and expatriates living in Kazakhstan and the residents of Almaty could live together.
The ballroom is at the ground level of the hotel entry, which also offers us an opportunity to extend the ballroom space when the weather is good to an outdoor venue.
Adding more space by allocating that part of the site as an exclusive garden to the ballroom. In many cases, when a self-standing residential building is built, the amenities for the tenants are located within that building. And because common area space is limited, those amenities are also limited. Because we're part of a mixed-use project, these apartments will benefit from the shopping center, the movie theaters in the shopping center, the shops, the restaurants in the hotel. These apartments will benefit from the shopping center, the movie theaters in the shopping center, the shops, the restaurants in the hotel, the spa in the tower.
There are components within the shopping experience that also have never been put together in Almaty before.
The shopping mall itself should not only serve as a destination for shoppers, but it should also serve as an indoor social area. I'm looking forward to the completion of the fitness center. This 14,000 square meter facility will incorporate a number of new features. There will be an indoor basketball court that can also be used for mini football, for volleyball. There will be a climbing wall, an indoor swimming pool, and a number of indoor and outdoor tennis courts. In any new project, in any new development, the most critical part is the planning and design. The work that we've done over the past year and a half has now materialized, and we're now moving to a more mechanical part of it, where we will be focusing more on quality control.
For me, I think the most important thing in designing a project is really the dialogue and the collaboration between the architect and the client. Capital Partners has been a wonderful client because we've been able to have this dialogue in a very give and take fashion. Together we will be able to achieve a very unique project that we will all be buying. Capital Partners has been a wonderful client because we've been able to have this dialogue in a very give and take fashion. Together we will be able to achieve a very unique project that we will all be very proud of.
We've already committed to being the first tenant in the office part of the building, and that's where we will be working and enjoying the views and enjoying the wonderful building that you've designed for us.